just got the phone to Heltec, and Benjamin was his name, I think. So yeah, I was getting nothing from that cam sync. So the sensor turned up, we chucked her on, and we just got he did a, what do you call it, remote link to my computer and went through a few things, and about the only thing you could find was that my purple line here, I was getting no signal at all, which I'd seen that earlier. That's why I double checked all my wiring, continuity checks, everything. But now I just swap my sensor over when we're getting a signal. So let's give her a hit. She's happy. We have a signal and it fires up heaps better. It's a plus. So yeah, maybe there was nothing wrong. I put 2 new coils on it, so there's probably nothing wrong. I might even hook them back up. They're only just sitting here at the moment. I've still got no radiator in. We're just, well, I've definitely got, ooh, yucky. She's spitting some fuel out of her. I've definitely got oil pressure because I didn't do up my oil pressure sensor, and it's dripping oil out of it. So I might just hook these coils back up. I'll have a couple spares anyway if this works out, and we'll check these other coils to make sure they're right. Then plug back in. We'll give her a hit. Oh, look at this thing going. Loves it. Oh, I'm going to just keep watching it. Right, well, that puts a smile on the dial. I can keep going, putting it back together. Radiator, blah blah blah. So let's up her. Yeah, happy days. There's the old sensor there, the old original. Doing that, dogs. Rightio. What now? Still to wire in the BDR. Rightio. That's done. I can finish some more wiring. Man, the wires. We'll do our boost control solenoid. It's not polarity but sensitive, which means you can wire 1's switched 12 volt and wire 2's ECU output. So wire 2, the ECU output, I'll be using a DPO from the Heltec to control it, which then I've got to figure out how to use my rotary trim knob so I can adjust boost on the go. I'm sick of running the wires. So here's our little Deutsch connector. I think I said before, these are a mini. I've never seen them, but a lot of people have never seen the ones that I use. We use a bit bigger one. Anyway, so I've got to run some power, switched 12 volts and a DPO power to it, and that's that done. On to the next problem. My header tank doesn't fit because of the intake manifold. Gonna have to lose the washer bottle. Try shift it to the side a bit more. Yeah, because a lot of the other ones sit over here, so I'm gonna have to lose my washer bottle so I can fit it onto my hose there. Well, I was hoping to get the radiator everything in, get some coolant in, but no, we've got to modify more. A relocation of the header tank. I've got a bit of a bracket made up there, a bit of rubber under it. I just shifted it back and a little bit on an angle, but she's on there. But it's pretty solid, but I've just got to check now, because I've shifted that over, is it going to hit the bonnet? So we'll do the old foil trick, see what happens here. And yes, it is gonna hit. Look at that bastard. Bloody hell. So it looks like I'm gonna have to take out a section here just for this cap to miss. Bloody hell. Never ends. I'll just put a bit of grease on him just so we can get a location on where I've got to be. That sort of gives me a rough idea. I'll get a texter out and just mark that bit so we can miss it. It's bloody violent. But it worked out. Not too bad. Let's see. Here I went. Might have to get the dial grinder out to adjust it a little bit, but I'm close. The thing is, I might have to try filming there so I can see it. See if I can see it. Waiting on some brackets to dry off so I can mount that all up. So now I'm just making a plate so I can block some holes so we can get maximum draw from our thermos through the radiator. So yeah, just making a plate up to block up these gaps. Just put some coolant in her. Yeah, that's all mounted up. These are a handy kit if you're playing with a lot of cars. Comes with a few fittings for whatever style you're running. They just got a rubber there. You find which one you want. They're all different styles there, different sizes. Comes with a couple of different caps. And that clamps down, and then you just sit him on and tip your coolant in. Got some nice fresh coolant. Let's see what's going to leak here. Just finishing up some plates that I was trying to cover in those gaps there. Got one side done. Come up for it. Just waiting on the other one. It's drying at the moment. We're at 9 degrees this morning. I've got the heater running. Waiting for it to dry. Got our plates made up and fitted. Come out pretty good. Bit of foam in there so she doesn't rub. We'll get this intercooler in. Yesterday I was going through I got home from work and was going through the old tube, watching videos and seeing that Haltech just released yesterday new software, firmware, whatever you want to call it, for the IC-7 dash. Yeah, so it does clean wipe it, he said, from the video. Jump on the Haltech site, they'll show you, but apparently, yeah, it does wipe the whole dash, so you're starting from scratch. So luckily, I've done absolutely nothing with mine. And then it'll be run through NSP. Yeah, so we're just gonna do some updates. Just jumped up on the Haltech site. We'll have a look at some downloads here. Oops. Go back up. So there is our IC-7 from ICC to NSP. Let's download. Good thing. I had to go in to the file. Yes, we want to install that next. Come on. I agree. Waiting. So I got battery's charged up, so I've got that going. I've got my battery charger on. It takes about 10 minutes. Close that. Ooh. Thinking. Ooh. Install. We're ready to go. ICC upgrade dash to NSP. Finish. And then that'll pop up. And there we have it there. Upgrade to NSP. We're hooked up to our dash. She's sitting in here. All ready to go. Hope it doesn't take too long because I've got to be at work at 7 o'clock. Let's... Ooh. Where did it go? Here it is. This process will guide you to steps, blah, blah, blah. Your existing dash and settings will be lost. So this will reset that whole dash. You can't go back. And we'll just wait for that to finish. Cool. Now, apparently this now opens up a few options. It'll actually share information like an expander they tell you on the website for, YouTube little tutorial. But your dash will now hopefully talk to the 750. It's like an expander, so that is cool because I've nearly run out of inputs and stuff on the 750 because you only get so many with it. So now that will talk to the 750. So, because I think I'll be running fuel pressure through it, and it'll give me a couple other options. So that is handy. So we'll just let this update. And I hadn't configured that dash or anything yet, so awesome. And this week has been freezing. Oh yeah, I'll wait for this to update and we'll have a play later on. Get this ready. Get going, get this heater on. New work yet? She should be done. I'll have a little look in here. Your dash turned on and off. Ooh. Let's just go to finish. Should be done. It'll be minimize that. Oh, look at that. Straight up. That is cool. And one warning. Show errors. You must enter a unique name identifier for the vehicle, such as registration plate. This will be used for creating a unique folder, blah, blah, blah. Well, we are updated. Unfortunately, I can't play with it now because I've got 15 minutes. I've got to get going. The next morning, I just want to have another little play. 5 o'clock in the morning. We're just getting some firmware updates done straight up. I was just having a play. So I'm waiting on. Let me get in here. Oh, look at him. Me Tech Edge. I'm getting rid of it. I cannot download any of the software to get it to work. For whatever reason, this thing doesn't want to do it. So I've gone ahead and bought myself a Haltech, wideband controller. Plug straight in. That'll deal with that. So once that's done, keep wiring. It's so close, but just all this. You think you're close and you're not even there. So yeah, we're just waiting on our wideband sensor to turn up. And when I get time, I get in here. Well, I do it in the morning. Because when I get home, after swinging spanners, I don't feel like doing it. And it's too cold. So next episode, I don't know. We'll see what comes. I'm still learning all this stuff here. It's yeah, it's interesting. Getting in here and playing. I just hooked up to it straight up this morning. Just plugged into it and that brought it straight up through NSP. And it's pretty cool. You can play with a lot of stuff. Yeah. So I'm just handbrake, fuel level. I've got to calibrate that too, I think. Radio. I'll catch you in the next one.